Now, sometimes on my videos, I talk about the fact that we need to work on ourselves. And some of you have asked me, well, Angie, what does working on yourself mean? What does working on yourself actually look like? Well, in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to dive into. It's all about self-growth and it's all about self-improvement. And we could all do with a little bit of that, right? So if you're interested, then you know what to do. And that is, don't go anywhere. Now, the first thing that I would suggest that we need to do to help towards our self-improvement, and that is something that is so underrated, and that is sleep. Now, it's something that I struggle with a bit too, because when I go to bed, I can't just turn off the lights and sleep. It doesn't work like that for me. So I'll be on my laptop or on my phone and I'll be watching a film or I'll be on YouTube and I'll be doing all sorts of things. And my brain is still stimulated so that even when I do turn everything off, my mind is still going 100 miles an hour. What we need to do is maybe drink something, a relaxing tea or something before we go to bed, or read a book. Now, if I read a book when I'm in bed before I go to sleep, rest assured that I do not finish the page because my lights will be out by the third line. So maybe that's something that we could do, but we need to work on our sleep because our body is a well-tuned machine. And in order for it to function properly, we need to have our rest. We need to have at least 7 hours of sleep a night to make us feel refreshed, because if we don't, sometimes we're irritable, we're moody, everything seems to get on our nerves, and that's because we're tired and because we're not sleeping enough. So let's try our best, me, myself included, to get those 7 hours of sleep a night and wake up feeling beautiful and refreshed. Now, I know that we all have such busy lives. We're running behind the kids, the husband, the family dog. There's so many things that we have to do. But it would be also great if we were able to cultivate a hobby, to carve out a little bit of time for ourselves. And this is all something that works towards our growth and our self-improvement, right? Now, me personally, 8 months ago, I started this new thing called YouTube. And who knew? I knew nothing about lighting. Well, I still struggle a bit with that, to be honest, but I knew nothing about lighting, about the audio, about recording, about editing. And now I find that it's something that I actually enjoy. It's gratifying. It makes me feel good. And I'm proud of myself that at my age, I was able to learn something new without somebody actually teaching me. I had to learn it on my own. And I'm proud of myself for that. And when you're proud of yourself, it gives you a little boost in confidence, a little boost at your self-esteem. So try something new. Try a new hobby. Maybe learn an instrument. Take cooking classes. Try painting or writing. Whatever it is. Try something different. And when you realize that, you know what? You're not that bad at it. You'll be amazed how good you feel about yourself. And your confidence will go through the roof. So never, ever be afraid to try something new. Now, we can't talk about self-growth and self-improvement without talking about physical activity. We need to get our body moving. We have to be doing something, whether we work out or go for a walk, even if it's just walking around the shops. But it's also important that we do something that we enjoy. Now, my doctors have been trying for years to try and get me to go swimming. No, I can't do it. I can't stand swimming. I know for myself that it's something that I just can't keep up. I would never be able to keep it up. I wouldn't maintain it because I hate it. I don't enjoy it. So we need to find something that we know that we enjoy. I like a martial arts workout and I like lifting weights. Just like a little personal thing. Whenever I really want to kickstart my workout, I go old school and I do Taibo with Billy Blanks. I don't know what it is about Taibo, but it kicks me into shape in such a short amount of time. It's a bit same old. It's very repetitive, but maybe that's what it is, that repeating the same movements over and over again, it makes me feel good. So you find something that you like. Maybe you like dancing or spinning or whatever it is. Find something that you enjoy. Find something that you will look forward to, and find something that you know that it wouldn't be a problem for you to keep it up week after week after week. So come on, let's get our body moving. Now, I'm not an outdoorsy person. I've said this several times before. I'm not really into all the greenery and all of that stuff, only because I can't take the insects and the things that fly about and buzz in my ears. I can't do it, can't take it. But even after saying all of that, there is something special about being in nature. When you can hear the birds singing in the distance, when you can feel the breeze on your skin and the sun just caressing your face, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel that, you know what? Life really is worth living. So every now and again, we need to connect with nature and become one with nature and enjoy the outside, the air, the sun, and the breeze. Now, another thing, which sometimes really isn't as easy as it sounds, and that is to surround ourselves with positive people. People that uplift us, people that make us feel good about ourselves, people that support and love us, people that you know will always be in your corner no matter what. People that hype you up, people that always have a good word to say. These are the people that we need to surround ourselves with because they make us feel positive, and it all goes towards self-love and making us feel amazing. So get rid of all the negative people, all those so-so friends. We don't need to deal with all of that. So let's just surround ourselves with people that make us feel valid, that make us feel worthy, and that make us feel loved. Now, some of us, unfortunately, we might have a traumatic past. And it doesn't matter how old we get, but sometimes past traumas, maybe from our childhood or from past relationships, can stay with us and shape us in a negative way. I believe that we need to let go of that trauma. And I know that it's not easy. If you can, if it's safe to, if you think the people involved are capable to receive you in a certain way, then maybe if someone has caused you a certain amount of pain, that has caused you to not be able to move on with your life, if you can, maybe you can confront them. It doesn't have to be in a loud or a negative way. Maybe you can just talk to them and let them know how you feel. Or you could seek out a therapist and talk to your therapist, and they can help you and guide you through this trauma. Or if you're strong enough, you can come to the realization that, you know what? You're safe now. You're older now. You have people around you who love you. And certain baggage you are able to let go. Just let it go. Just poof. And I know that it's not easy. Believe me, I know that it's not easy. If you can do that, that's amazing. That's wonderful. But again, if you can't, then, maybe you need to seek out therapy, and they can help you and they can guide you through this process of seeking closure, because you need to have closure to heal. Now, this is a very personal one, and for each of us, it's different, and it can be 1,000,001 things. And that is, whatever we've done in the past, no matter what you did, that thing that only a handful of people know about, or maybe nobody knows about, that thing that you're ashamed of, that you're not proud of, that thing that you don't want anybody to know, that thing that weighs heavy on our mind, that weighs heavy on our chest. Whatever it is that you've done in the past that you are still beating yourself up for, if you really want to heal, and if you really are interested in self-growth, then you need to forgive yourself. You really do. Whatever it is, you probably will never forget it, and that's okay. But you need to forgive yourself. Now, for a lot of us, working on ourselves means weight loss. We need to lose a bit of weight. I'm not going to go into dieting, not right now. Maybe we can address that another time. But I would like to talk to those people who dieting seems like an impossible thing. Those people who are afraid of dieting, who think that they can never achieve weight loss. I would like to appeal to you, especially if you have quite a lot to lose. And it can seem really daunting thinking about going on a diet, and it can seem like something that is absolutely impossible. Here's a couple of ideas that I would like to throw out at you if you're interested and if it's something that you want to do. And that is, if you're somebody that drinks, for example, 10 sodas a day, try drinking 9, 8. You can do that, right? If you're someone who eats in a big bowl, try eating in a smaller plate. If you're someone who doesn't move a lot, when you go to the shops, instead of parking your car near the shops, try parking it a little bit further away so you can get a few more steps in. Those are little tricks that we can do to kickstart our relationship with dieting and weight loss. And when you see that you can do it, if you don't drink 10 sodas and you drink 8, and you see that you can still survive and you still have a good day, you're going to feel happy with yourself, you're going to be proud of yourself, your confidence will be boosted, your self-esteem will go up, because you will realize that no matter how difficult it may seem, it's something that you can do. It is well within your reach. It is definitely within your grasp. So don't give up. You can do it. Oh, I know you can. Now, every now and again, to really boost our confidence, to really make us feel good about ourselves, we need to give ourselves a treat. Now, I'm not talking about anything crazy or anything expensive, but just that little something out of the ordinary, that little something that you know you deserve. Whether it be going to a concert of your favorite artist, or buying yourself that new dress that you've been eyeing, or whether it's spending a day at home, relaxing and watching your favorite YouTuber. You know, that lovely British lady with the red hair. You know who I'm talking about, right? Maybe it's a day at the spa, a nice massage and a face mask. Whatever it is, every now and again, treat yourself, because you deserve it, because you're worthy. And that is something most definitely is a great step towards self-love and self-improvement. Words have power. They sure do. So every now and again, tell yourself just how wonderful you are. Tell yourself that you're fabulous. Tell yourself that you're looking really pretty these days. Tell yourself that your hair looks fabulous. Tell yourself that you're stunning. Tell yourself just how wonderful and just how marvelous you are. Tell yourself that even though you're not where you want to be right now, then you'll get there. You know you'll get there because you can do anything. There's nothing that you can't do. You're resilient. You're capable. Hype yourself up. Encourage yourself. Make those words become reality. So let's do away with all that negative stuff and just remind ourselves of how much we're worth. It doesn't matter how small our achievements, we need to celebrate them. Every now and again, we have to pat ourselves on the shoulder and tell ourselves, well done, you did it. And that, oh my goodness, will boost your confidence so much and make you feel as if you're 10 feet tall. Let me just tell you a little something. So the other day, I went for a walk. And when I got to the park and I looked straight ahead of me, and there was this long path that went beyond what my eye could actually see, I thought to myself, there is no way can I do all of this. Not with my knee. But then I said to myself, how would I know? I'll never know if I can or not if I don't try. So I kind of bit the bullet and I said, okay, you know what? Let's get going. So I took my time and I was in a little bit of pain, but I didn't let that stop me. And I just took my time, step after step after step, until I finally reached the other side of the park. And then I looked back and I thought, oh my goodness, now I have to turn back. And I thought, but where's that Uber? But I said, you know what? I've come too far. I'm not going to stop now. So I turned around and step after step after step, I reached the end of the park and I did it. When I tell you that I was so proud of myself, I was in pain and my knee was screaming like but I didn't even care. I was so happy because I did it. So yes, I gave myself a well-deserved pat on the back. I was so proud of myself. I was dead chuffed. I was smiling for the whole day. So when you're proud of yourself, that is without a doubt the best way to raise your self-esteem and to boost your self-confidence. I'm telling you, it's an amazing feeling. So no matter how small your accomplishments, if you reach your goal, be proud of yourself and well done. And well done to me too. Yay! Now, I know in the fashion industry, they'll tell you if you reach a certain age, you should dress a certain way. If you're over a certain size, you should dress a certain way. And you shouldn't wear this, and you shouldn't wear that. And you shouldn't wear these colors, and you shouldn't wear those colors. I say, wear whatever it is that makes you feel good. I know for myself that I don't look good in dresses. I try every now and again, but I look awful. I don't know whether it's because I carried weight in my stomach. I don't know what it is, but I know that I have to stay away from dresses. I like to wear leggings. I like to show off my legs. So I like to wear leggings and trousers and a nice loose top that flows over my body. That's what makes me feel good. That's what makes me feel confident. So you need to find what makes you feel confident, what makes you feel good. Clothes can change your whole mood. Clothes can make you feel really amazing or make you feel like a dud. It really can. Clothing is a powerful thing. So find and dress in what makes you feel good about yourself. and not necessarily what society says is best for you. I don't care about all of that. I wear what's best for me. And finally, what I would say is this, and that is that if you can, if you have the means, if you have the possibility to find yourself a therapist. I know a lot of people are embarrassed and they feel a bit of a shame to go to therapy. There's a bit of stigma towards it. That's crazy. That's old school. There is nothing wrong in needing a helping hand every now and again. So there is nothing wrong with having someone that can guide you through whatever problem or whatever it is that you think is holding you back. Thank you so much for stopping by. Be kind to yourself and to others. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more, don't be afraid to check out these videos. Ciao.